Hi, Akhilesh.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
Good, sir. What about you?
Great, man. This was, today was like a roller coaster day for me. There are a lot of things, a lot of work, a lot of PRs, a lot of code reviews today. Hey, good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So people are solving your CC, putting assignments.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So how that happens? So you people solve it and you submit it to who? Who evaluates that?
We will upload in GitHub, sir.
Okay, after uploading,
We
somebody
will
come and
take that link and paste in CC and assignment, sir. There it will be evaluated.
So
okay.
mentor
Only
evaluate.
only
Oh, you
for a
guys have
premium subscription who has taken, they will get evaluated.
okay, got it.
Not a starter and other plans.
Oh, you have plans
Yes,
also here.
yes.
I didn't know.
Starter, a believer, and premium plan is there, sir. Only premium students will be get evaluated.
Okay, okay. And all of you people have signed ISA or how is that?
Yes, sir. We have signed.
Everyone, starter, believer, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Sapna, you were saying something, right?
Yes, sir.
No, you were about to say something, right?
I'm just saying the plan is according to the whatever the plan, we assign the mentor. Mentor check our CCs and assignment.
Okay. When does this mentor session happens?
So mentor session is not happen. If we
Okay.
have any issues, then we will connect to them.
Okay.
Then we
Got it.
can attend any session if I needed.
Okay. Got it. Sure, sure. So let's wait for 1 or 2 more minutes and then we'll start. Okay.
So how many classes for CS?
Today is lecture 5. In total, we have 9 lectures. So 4 more classes.
Total 9 classes are there.
Yeah, total 9. So today is 5. So you
Yeah,
can say 4
4
more.
left. Okay.
4 left, yeah. And after CS, probably next week, right? Next week, by end, we'll be starting JavaScript.
Sir, have we covered all of whatever in CA? Have we covered all?
Still, we have 4 more classes.
Just random topics.
No, there is an syllabus that we have to follow. The instructors have to follow. So it has been designed by the Ateneo guys. So I'm following that lecture series.
Okay. Sir, there is class on Sunday or no?
No, I don't.
Saturday.
Saturday there would be there, I guess. Why? In
Sir,
holiday, yeah.
if there is class on Saturday, then
Mhm.
you will teach us some extra stuff related to CS. If we don't have any doubt, then you will teach some extra related to
Okay.
CS. Is it okay?
Well, I'll just look through and let's see. I'll just connect with the Ateneo guys and let know what happens on Saturdays. So this is the first Saturday class. So I'll just look on that. I'll discuss with them and then I'll come back to you.
Oh, okay, sir.
So previously, every Saturday there used to be a class or how?
Yes, sir. Every Saturday there is doubt session.
Okay. Cool. Sure, I'll just, I'll just go and come back. Okay. Sure, yeah. Good evening, guys. So I'm back. My next phase of CSS that we are going to discuss today. So that would be our 5th CSS class today. Okay. So good evening to everyone, and let's get into the topic. So before before starting for today's class, is there any doubt you have, guys, from the previous lectures? I mean, starting from the system designing, HTML, then CSS classes. Anyone? Any doubts so far? Okay, cool. Seems good to me. Let's move forward. So today we will be learning about three topics today. So basically 2 topics. First one is gradient, which we missed yesterday because it's a kind of a topic. So that we'll be looking into the gradients today, very first topic. And after that, we will move to flex, important concept in CSS. So flex is also called as Flexbox CSS. And we will look into 2 major things in flex. What is first one would be the flex container, and then we'll be having flex items. And third one is a bit of an advanced one, which is called as flex responsive. Okay. So today we will focus on flex box and flex container, and flex items. If we get time, we will touch down that, or we will move to flex item and responsiveness tomorrow. Okay. So this is the way we are going to cover today. Okay. So let's dig deep. So now let's talk about the very first topic, that is CSS gradient. So CSS gradient is an way of expressing the colors in certain format. Okay, so gradient is nothing but it's like giving a particular texture from high to low with single or multiple colors for a particular thing. Okay, that is called a gradient. So let's look into gradients. So there are 3 types of gradients are there basically. So one is called as linear gradient, another one is the radial gradient, and third one is the conic gradient. So linear gradient is like it moves linearly. Either it goes from up to bottom, top to bottom, or bottom to top, or left to right, right to left, or diagonally. So this is how the linear gradient moves. Then radial gradient is something like a circle. It have a center point. From there, it will move to the end of the circle. Okay. So it can be the color might be changing from the starting of the circle to the ending of the circle. It can happen like that. Okay. Conic gradient is more like a conal shape. I mean, it's like a 360-degree circle where you can vary the color differences in different angles. Okay. So that is how the conic gradients. So this is just a theory, guys. Okay. So let's get into the code so we will understand a lot better. Okay. So let's comment this because yesterday we have used this. So I'm commenting this, creating a new one. H1 tag. Okay. It will be CSS lecture 5. Okay. And let's move and create a div now. Let's create a div, which will be same like yesterday. Let's create an class called square. Okay. And so div. Okay. Now just hide this. I'll come back here. Okay. So now let's give class square something, a width and then height. So width, let's say it's 200 px. Okay, and height is 100 px. Okay. Okay. Let's take an example of a square rectangle. Today let's go for rectangle. Okay. And let's give a background color as black for now. Let's see. Okay. So we have one particular thing. Okay. Now what we are going to do is instead of this background color, we are going to use something called as background image. Okay. Background image is nothing but it's an image that comes up in the background. Okay, that particular CSS property is called as background image. So for linear gradient, right, we are going to talk about linear gradient now. So we will use a function called linear gradient here. Linear gradient is an inbuilt function in CSS. Okay. Just mute everyone. Okay. So we'll have a function called as linear gradient. Okay, and linear gradient will have certain parameters. Okay, certain parameters. And what are those parameters? Let's see. So basically, it will contain the direction first. It will have direction. First one would be the colors. It would be like n number of colors that you want. Okay, so that would be like that. So color 1, comma color 2. Okay, like this it will go on. Okay, you can add as many colors you want. Okay, so basically this is how it would look like. Okay, so let's try out a very basic example and let's see how that actually happens. Okay, so let's try out. First, let's give 2 colors. Okay, let's say red and yellow. Okay, let's try out this and let's see how that comes. So let's reload this page. See, so basically when you have not mentioned the direction, right, in that case what it will take top to bottom. Okay, so from top to bottom, if you look here, it has started coming up from the top to bottom. The very first color that we have used was red and the other color we used was yellow. Okay, so it has started gradient. It has started with gradients. So the structure has started from red and ended with yellow. Okay, so this is something called as linear gradient. Any doubt what a linear gradient is and how it looks like and how to implement it in CSS? Is anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, so I'll just give you guys a minute to implement the same thing in your laptop and your desktop and give me a thumbs up or put it in chat that you have implemented, so that I can dig deep on the same topic. Guys, people are implementing, right?
Yes, sir.
Dharam, you can add as many colors you want. So let me add one more color here, like let's say blue. Yes, and this. So see, so if you want many colors, you can add. Okay. Cool. So everybody have implemented. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you have done, and or put it in the chat so that I can move forward.
Sir, once scroll down up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. Let's move on. So now we have given a way. We have given like a way. So let's add a direction in starting. Okay. So let's say if we want to move to right. Okay. So I'll write to right. Okay. So basically this to right means it will start from left to right. It will go to right. Okay. Left will be in red will be there on the left and yellow will be on the right. So this is how I'll have it in the to right shape. I go and reload this. See, it has become like this. So if I want to give an direction, so what I'll do is I'll give this particular
So
keyword.
ये left right वाला फिर से बताना.
Yeah, sure. See, in linear gradient, the very first parameter, if you give apart, if it's not a color, then it's a direction. If you are not doing direction, it will automatically take from top to bottom. Okay. If I want to change the direction of the color moving, okay. So in that case, what I will do is I'll put to right. I want it from left to right now. Starting from yellow, it will move right to sorry. Starting from red, it will move right to yellow. This is what it means. People understood this particular thing. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people understood this. Okay, cool. I'll just give you a minute to implement the same thing in your laptop and laptop computer desktop. So, and give me a thumbs up, guys, if you've done so. What input we can give for directions, like to right, to left, to bottom. Yeah, you have to use two at the starting, and after that, the respective direction to move to. Okay. So yeah, guys, if you people have implemented this, just give me a thumbs up or put it in chat so that we can move forward. Okay, cool. So let's try and rainbow background. Okay, if I want a rainbow background, what I'll do is I'll just add all the rainbow colors. Okay. Like you can give red, then you can give orange, and you can give yellow. Then you can give white. Okay, so it's like in rainbow. So it will appear like in rainbow. Okay, so this is how you can give a multiple colors one. Okay, so this way you can implement a similar one like that. Okay, so to answer Varun's question, Varun, if you want to give left to right, you go and reload this, it won't work. Okay, so basically it needs to be one, it should start with 2 and it should end with a particular direction. How many colors we can put in this? So far, can we mix all the colors in all square? Can we mix? Dharma, I didn't understand your question. Can you come again? Ivar alarm, I think you can give as many colors you want, but there is a limit. I don't know what's the limit. I can check and tell you that. Overlapping colors. This is overlapping. This is it's like you can see there is an orange. You can find it in between. Yeah, red and yellow is getting overlapped somewhere. That is overlapping. Gradient means it's not one color. It's like it's actually at the borders it gets overlapped. Cool. So after this, if I'm going to put down the way it should look like, okay, rather than if I want, for example, I need to like specify which color comes with how many percentages. Even that I can do. Okay. So if it is red, and then we can have yellow, and then we can have to be like around 10%. I can give around 10%. Okay. So I give this and go and reload this. See, it has taken up, the blue has taken up most of the location, depending upon how much percentages I have given. Okay. So this is how you can also mention the percentage length, means how much it should take. Okay. So this is how you can also mention the list of, I mean the how much percentage this color should appear, or it should be 100% or 10% or 20%. That you can give based on your requirement. Okay, that is one way of doing this. Okay, yeah. If you guys want to implement this, please go ahead and implement your laptop, computers, or desktops, and let me know once this is done. Guys, everybody can see my screen and can hear what I'm talking, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yesterday there was a lot of interaction, but today I'm not able to find anybody talking. So just okay, cool. So after, okay, let me keep that. Okay, I'll comment this and I'll come to the next one more way of doing this. Right? If I want to repeat the linear gradient, right? If I want to keep on repeating the linear gradient, it shouldn't be like only red to yellow. It should be red to yellow, red to yellow, red to yellow, like that. In that case, I can use a function called this repeating linear gradient. Okay, this will help me to repeat the respective colors. Okay, so let's say to right, and I'll add red and yellow. Okay, and let's see how this works. Okay, I have to yellow as 10%, for instance. So whenever using a linear gradient, right, at that time you have to mention the percentage of any one of the color, so that it knows how to structure it inside a particular box. I mean, inside the particular HTML element. Okay. So when I'm giving a repeating linear gradient, it will repeat it based upon 20%. So it is like 20%, right? You're given 20%. That means in the 100%, it will divide 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 percentage, how much time it will take. Okay, like that. So if I let's try giving it 10% now. Let's see how this is happening. So see, there will be 10 subdivisions here. Okay. So like this, you can also repeat the respective pattern depending upon your need. Okay. So please, I'll just give you a minute, guys, to implement this and try it out in your screen. I mean, in your laptop, desktop, or computers. And give me a thumbs up if people have done it, or put it in chat. It means whatever percentage that you're going to give, right, Karam, that is the percentage shouldn't get displayed.
हेलो सर
Yeah, Arjun.
सर ये मेरे उसमें लिनियर ग्रेडियंट का कलर आ ही नहीं रहा है उसमें इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट कर रहा हूँ तो इनवैलिड प्रॉपर्टी वैल्यूज आ रहा है
You have given background image and linear gradient. You have given.
यस सर
It shouldn't be like that. Okay, can you just can you just share your code on the chat? Whatever your time.
ओके सर
Okay, Rupam, from top to bottom, we will do as well, right? Yes, you can do.
सर आप शायद द कोड
Yeah, I'm just looking into that.
सर हो गया ग्रीन में एन नहीं आया था उसकी वजह से हुआ
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, man. Sure. Yeah, guys. So this is so far about the linear gradient. Are you guys clear with the linear gradient, guys? Shall we move to the next gradient? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people are okay with this. Okay, that's great. Let's move down to the radial gradient now. Okay, cool. I'll just comment this so that you people can use it. So people found the new. I mean, yesterday night I have updated the PPT and the code in the GitHub repo. So if you want, guys, you can refer there. Okay, cool. Now let's move to the next one, radial gradient. Okay, similarly, we like a linear gradient. We have something called as radial gradient function. Okay, here we are first we'll be giving the which shape that we are going to use it. Okay, which shape we are going to use it. So mostly the linear gradient is all about the radial gradient is all about circle. So mostly we use circle. So this would be the shape. Okay, and after that you have color, color one, color two, like that. Okay, till the colors that you want to give. Okay, let's try out a very simple example at first. Let's give two colors and check. So if you don't give the shape, it will automatically take the circle or ellipse. There are two shapes that you can use it, circle or ellipse, and the default value would be the ellipse. Okay, it's like extended circle. Okay, a flattened circle is called as ellipse. Okay, so let's try out two colors first. Let's try out red and yellow itself. Okay, let's save this. Come here and reload. Okay, see, it has worked. See, the radially it is growing from the starting to the ending. So initially it was a linear way. Now it is radial from the middle position to the exterior position in a circular or a radial way. Okay, so this is how we write code for radial gradient. Any doubts on radial gradient, guys?
So we can give as many as color we want now.
Yeah, you can try it out.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so please implement the same thing into your computer, desktop, or laptops, and give me a thumbs up or put it in chat so that I can dig deep on this topic. Please be fast, guys. We need to cover a lot. Okay, cool. So shall I move forward, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's now try out a circle instead of ellipse. So the very first one would be the respective shape. So there are two shapes that you can use. One is circle or another one is ellipse. Ellipse is a default value, and circle, if you want to use, you need to set it. So I have used a circle now. So this is a ellipse now. So I'll just read out this page. Now see, it becomes circle. Okay. So this is how, this is how this complete setup is. So if you want, you people can also try out this circle. I'll just keep both the codes. This is for ellipse. This is for the circle. If you want to try this out, give, in your laptop, desktop, or computer, give me a thumbs up or put it in chat. I guess I'm repeating these two statements a lot in the class. Right? Cool. Cool, guys. So this is we have for the radial gradient. And similarly for linear gradient, you can also give the percentage in which that needs to be displayed. Okay, so let's try that also out. Okay, save this, come here and hit it. Okay, so the way you give it, it will also appear based on that. Does become a little bit darker here now as you compare to the previous one. If I remove this 10% and see, let's see what exactly how it was. See, it is lighter now, lighter red. So you can also give how much percentage that should appear for. That also can be given to particular colors with that. Okay, any doubts so far, guys, in the radial gradient? Just raise your hand or put it in chat if you have a doubt. Cool, guys. No questions so far. So similarly, if you want to repeat it, right? If you want to repeat it, you can also repeat this. But here we'll be using a function called repeating radial gradient. So repeat it. Okay. So let's repeat this and see. So basically, it would come somewhat like this, because yeah, it would be somewhat like this. So if you want a better example, let's not take a circle. Let's take an ellipse. Okay. Okay. And let's get one more color also. Let's take blue. Okay. Let's give blue some 17%, and yellow is around some 10%, 11%. Okay, let's give some weird number and let's see how it appears. Okay, so it was somewhat like this. Okay, so this is how repeating radial gradient works. Okay, so yeah, guys, you people can try this out in your laptop, desktop, or computer. If you have any doubts, raise hand or put it in chat. Or if everything is good, clear, you have implemented it in your implemented it, give me a thumbs up or put it in chat. So let's move forward. They're looking awesome. Okay, cool. So these are CSS properties, guys. This is everything is like aesthetics. So how beautiful a site is, that much customers will spend time on it. Yeah, Junaid. Spidey is Junaid, right? Or somebody else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Junaid. Yeah, I mean, for if, rather than giving a simple color, right? You try giving gradients. It somewhat looks nice, right? It's an chronic gradient. Shall I move forward to the next topic, guys? Cool. People are understanding correctly, right? Simply people are not telling for sake, right, to move to the next topic. Okay, no answers. I don't know what to take from there. Thank you. Sure. So let's talk about the next one, which is conic gradient. Okay. So conic hyphen gradient. Okay. So the chronic gradient is a way in which it will be like think about a conic cone. Okay, cone from the top. So it's like pointy at the middle and everything goes around it, right? So similarly, like that we have to, we are going to it. So in conic gradient, what we usually do is we give color and a respective what do you say, the degree to which this color should appear for. Okay. So if we don't give it, it is evenly distributed. Okay. So let's try giving it two colors, three colors now, yellow and blue. Okay. Let's save this and come and check how this movie appears. So it was somewhat like this. So it is like eventually it is just divided into three. Okay. So three portions. Then that's how it look like. Okay. So let's rather than keeping it, let's give a border radius now here. Let's make it that as a circle. Okay. So once you make that in the circle, it will be like
50%.
kind of, yeah. Okay. Seems good. Let's reload this. It's kind of an elliptic size. Okay. That's because if I make this as a 200 cross 200, then it will look like a circle. Okay. So this is how it would appear. Okay. So this is the conic gradient, guys, and you can also give the degrees. Okay. So let's say let's create a pie chart. Okay. Let's create a pie chart with four values. Okay. I'll give green. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll give degrees here from which it should start. Okay. So let's say 0 degree first. Then we will give this as 90 degrees. Then blue also 90 degrees because it will be the negative 90. Okay. Wait. To have four colors, right? You're going to have four colors. Yeah, exactly. Let's give 180 degree here, and then we'll be having 270 degrees here. Okay. Let's save this and come back here and reload. Okay. So it will appear somewhat like this. Okay. So you can also give degrees to which from which it should start and how it should come. So this is how you need to have an clear-cut way of doing it. Okay. So that's all about the chronic gradient, guys. If you people have any doubt in chronic gradients, let me know. Or if you want me to explain again, I'll do it. Any doubts, guys? Okay, guys. So please implement this code in your laptop, desktop, or computer, and let me know whether.
Hello sir.
Yeah, Janet.
सर जैसे फर्स्ट और लास्ट कलर के बीच में से एक लाइन जैसी दिख रही है.
This one.
यस सर. और ऐसी लाइन अगर चारों कलर के बीच में दिखाना है तो.
Okay, so in that case, what you guys have to do is you need to specify an end where the respective color needs to come. I mean, start in it. So, for example, red I have started. So red should end it where? It should end at 90 degrees. Okay, fine. Then yellow starts at 90 degrees and it should end at where? At 180 degrees. So I give yellow at 180 degrees also. Okay, and blue I have started as 180 degree and it should end where? At 270 degree. So I'll give blue at 270 degree also. Okay, let's try this out and see how this comes. Oops. Okay, we'll give the command here. Okay, see now this should look like this, a pie chart. Is it clear for you now?
Yes sir. Clear it out. Thank you.
Yeah. So basically what happens is it starts with red, it ends with red at 90 degrees. So it is completely a solid color. Okay. Yeah. So guys, yeah, let me know if you people have implemented it in your laptop, desktop, computer, and give me a thumbs up or put it in chat that if you have done successfully, so that I can move forward. So there is a small homework from my side, guys. You need to try out the repeating chronic gradient of from yourself. Okay. For tomorrow's class, if you people didn't were not able to do it, tell me tomorrow's class. I'll explain that. Okay. It's small homework. Okay. Cool, guys. So with this, we are officially done with CSS gradient. Any doubts in CSS gradient, guys?
No, sir.
Great. So let's move forward to next one. What we call as the Flexbox. Okay. So Flexbox is an very interesting topic, actually. It's an interesting topic, actually. Okay. Why it's an interesting topic is because till now we have seen how to position a stuff, where to keep a stuff like that, right? So here from this flex and grid, right? These two concepts are creating a layout in one-dimensional and two-dimensional way. So in one-dimensional way, we will follow a flex layout. Okay. Even in dimensional, I mean, even in flex, we can create a two-dimensional using table. Okay. But most probably, the flex is mostly looked into the one-dimensional way, and grid is looked into a two-dimensional way. Okay. So why we need to use flux? Okay. When we can position any element anywhere using a float or margin, right? You can place any element anywhere, right? Using a margin or padding or float, right? So why we need to use flex? So flex basically helps us to reduce the amount of code that we are going to write. So what flex does is let's create some series of elements, and let's understand what flex is first. Okay. So I have a parent rectangle. Okay. I have a parent rectangle. Inside this, I'm going to have child rectangles. Okay. Child squares, let's take square. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to have 3 square inside a parent rectangle. Okay. I'll go here and will come in. Basically comment everything here. Okay. And I'll create, I'll write parent rectangle. I'll give width as 1000 px. Okay. And height is 300 px. Okay. Save this and give a background color as, let's say, yellow. Okay. Come here and reload the page. Okay. So this is let's decrease this size. Let's say let's have around 500 pixels. It's very large. Okay. So this is what we have for this one. Okay. This seems better. So this is we have a parent rectangle now. Now let's give CSS for the child rectangles where we can see it. Okay. Say child hyphen square. Okay. Let's keep it width as 100 px and height as 100 px. Let's keep 90 px. At least we can see see it when this 50 px. Okay. And reload this. I can get color to it. So let's go background. Let's reload. Let's reload. Okay. So currently, what happened was we have 3. Let's give margin as, let's say, 10 px. Okay. So what happened was we have parent div, but everything is coming in sequential order. It is coming one down. Okay, this is because it is the nature of the program itself. So what it happens is we have a div, we have a big div inside which we have all the block elements because everything is a div, right? So that's why it's coming on one line. Okay. Now we are going to use flex property to validate. I mean to mandate this, to make this into certain elements. Okay. There are different types of modes that we have. Here we can keep it as a blocked element or we can keep it as an inline element. So let's use Flexbox to clear this problem for us. Okay, fine. So that is why we use float. Sorry, that is why we use flex instead of float or margin. Because if you're going to use margin, okay, I'll show you the thing. If I'm going to use margin, I need to use margin for each and every block, right? I need to put it in this child square value, like I've given here the margin, right? So for example, for instance, all this div, which is a child div, are of different class name. In that case, I need to write margin in every class name. So to stop that, what we'll do is we will write directly in the parent itself. Okay, where what we'll do is we'll use display as flex. Okay, use display as flex, and we'll just reload this. See, it has what it will do is this flex property. What it does is it will get all the elements and put it inside the parent element. It will not let it jump out of it. Initially, don't jump out of it. But there are situations where it might jump off. Okay, in that case, what we'll do, we'll see. Okay, so this is what a flex is. And to enable a flex flex is always enabled on the parent element. Okay, and we do that. We do it by adding display as flex here. Yeah, Jina, do you have a doubt?
Sir, repeat it once. Yes.
Okay, sure. See, what we have done is in HTML, we have created a div, which is a parent div. Okay, inside which we have three divs. Okay, so what I've done is I've given a CSS for the parent div to make it as a rectangle, and inside that I have squares. Okay, so all three are block elements. So it is going to come one after one. So even though the parent div is small, still the the child divs will come out of it. Okay, to box it and keep it in an order. What we'll do is we are going to use a new display property, something called as flex. Okay, so once we add display as flex to the parent element, whatever data which is inside, whatever HTML content which is being inside the parent, it will automatically come next to next. Okay, so this is how we define a flex. Is it clear now, Varun?
Yes, sir. Sir, margin means in child square.
Okay, this margin is nothing but it is extra space that we want to give around the child square. Okay, so basically this is let's inspect this. Okay, if you see here, right, the main element is 100 cross 80, and apart from that there is a 10 px margin outside it. This is the extra space that we want to give outside it.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is all about the flex space. Any doubts on flex, guys? Any doubt, guys? Give me a thumbs up if you don't have any doubt. You understood what a flex is and how to implement it. Give me a thumbs up or put it in chat. If you're still not clear, a little bit, tell me so that I can explain you again. It's a good question, Sumitra. I'll come to that in the next topic that I'm going to teach that on. Okay, now let's come to the implementation. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to implement this complete code in your laptop, desktop, or computer, and let me know if it is successfully done or not. Create a parent div and a 3 small child divs, and then use the CSS. Okay, I'll just wait for you guys. Okay, cool guys. Have you guys implemented it?
Yes, sir.
So that is true. If you want to manipulate the child, then flex applied in the parent. Is it correct? Is it right? Yes, Dharam. See, basically, the flex actual concept is to get hold of the parent, and from parent you can mutilate, you can manipulate or mutilate any child that you want, all the childs. Okay, cool guys. So this is all about flex. Okay. So we understood what a flex is and how the flex we have used. Okay, so far, and why we are using flex. There are a few theories here in it. So once I share the laptop, sorry, the PPT, right? So you people can go through it. Okay. So when we talk about flex, there is two. One is there are something called as axis. Okay. So Sumitra now asked me a question whether this is always in a horizontal way. Okay. So to understand that, sorry, somebody tried to speak. Okay, cool. So to understand that, let's understand how this flex actually works. So the flex has something called as axis. According to that only, it will tell which way the child should be placed or the next child should be placed. Child needs to be placed either next to it on the right or left, or needs to go down or up, right? So there are two types of axis that we have. One is the main axis, another one is the cross axis. The main axis is the one which will tell how the flex objects are going to be. Okay, the cross axis would be the opposite of that axis. If the main axis is a row, the opposite axis, the cross axis would be column. If the main axis is a column, then the opposite axis is a row. Row is horizontal, column is vertical. So keep this thing in mind, guys. There are two types of axis in flex: a main axis and a cross axis. The axes are used. The main axis will define which way the childs are going to be lined up. Okay. So whatever value the main axis takes, the opposite value will be taken by the cross axis. So there are four values that these two axes can take: row or row reverse, column or column reverse. Okay. So here, what happens is, what happens is, so row is for horizontal way and column is for vertical way. Any doubt here, guys, in this particular slide?
So main axis and cross axis. Please repeat again.
Okay. So in flex, right, we need to know in which order the childs are going to be lined up. So to lining up, we follow two axes. The flex follows basically two axes. So one is called as main axis, another one is called as cross axis. Main axis is the one we are going to define, which you are going to tell in which order it should be. So if you're going to give a value, this axis should be followed, then that is called as main axis. And whatever value the main axis takes, the opposite value, I mean the perpendicular value, will be taken by the cross axis. If the main axis takes row, the perpendicular of horizontal is vertical and vertical is column. So the cross axis will take column. If the row reverse is taken by the main axis, then the perpendicular value would be the column reverse. So that will be taken by the cross axis. So this is called as main axis and cross axis. Yeah, Rupam. Your understanding, you can also relate in that way also. Cool. So Safikul, you understood how this is happening? Or do you want me to repeat again, Safikul?
सर रिपीट करो मेरे को नहीं समझ आया.
Okay, let's draw it now. Somebody is yawning. I think the class is boring. Yeah, Rupam, Flexbox is kind of a hard to see. CSS. Okay. See. So see, this is the parent here. Okay, this is the parent, and these two are the childs. Okay, fine. Now, in the parent, inside parent, how we need to show the how we need to line up the child. Okay, so to do that, we are going to define the axis. So let's consider x and y axis here. Okay, this is x axis and this is y axis. If we are going to line up the child in this particular axis, right? In x-axis, then x-axis becomes the main axis. This becomes the main axis. Okay. So the axis in which we are going to line up the child, that becomes the main axis. And the one which is perpendicular to the main axis is called as the cross axis. So this becomes the cross axis. Okay. So row means horizontal, or you can say x-axis. Okay. And column means vertical, or you can say y-axis. Now is it clear, Sapna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
Cool. I think I should have drawn it at the first stage itself. My bad. Okay. So this is called as the axis, two axes of the flex. Sumitra, is your doubt clear now? Okay, great. So I had a pictorial representation. Why I didn't show you this first? I forgot that I had a pictorial representation. So yeah, so this is the main axis where we define the flex direction as a row, where it will be showed like this, and the respective way we will get the cross axis as for this particular one, this particular diagram. This would be the cross axis. Okay, so like this, it's a small pictorial diagram that how we have this. If it is a main axis is in row, then it will appear like this. If the cross axis is a row, it will be
Y-axis.
somewhat like this. So yeah, y-axis. So just an example. Okay, cool. So let's move to the next one, something called a flex container. This alone will take an hour, I guess. It's kind of a big one. Okay, so the parent is called as the flex container. The parent is always called as the flex container. Any doubt there, guys? Till now, just tell me if you guys have any doubt in flex. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're clear in flex, so that I can move forward to the flex container. Seems great to me. Okay, so let's talk about the flex container now. So we know how to create a parent, how to give a parent a flex value, display as flex values, so that we'll be able to give the we can able to do the flex part. Okay, now inside the parent container we can also give different flex values. I mean, we can just arrange the childs in different way. So that is what we're going to look into. The very first one is called as the flex direction property. Okay, the flex direction property is nothing but it's about how the flex direction should be taken up. This is the main axis. That is what we are talking about. We are going to give the value the main axis here. Okay, let's try that out. Okay, So let me give 1, 2. Okay, so let's have the flex direction here. Okay, let's give flex direction as row first. Okay, so in this case, okay, in this case, it would be there will be a big difference. Okay, there will be a big difference. I have just increased the width, I mean the height of it, so don't get confused. Okay, so when we give flex direction as row, in that case nothing different will happen because the main axis is always kept as row. Okay, yeah, Preeti, what's it out?
I was having the same doubt, like how can we give the how can we change the axis for flex, like main axis and the cross one.
So I'm just coming there. Okay, cool. So this flex that you can, okay. So this is the flex direction. So now let's give column here and see what happens. Let's reload. See, now the direction of the flex has changed. It has, now I have given column, so it has come in the axis of the main axis I've taken up the y axis now. That is the vertical one, which we call as the column. So is it clear now, Preeti?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So now let's check the row reverse now. Let's see what row reverse will do. Let's reload this. See, initially the one was the starting. Now when I give the reverse part, it starts from the end, the right hand side. So this is called as the row reverse. Okay. And similar way, if I'm going to give the column reverse here, it would be somewhat starting from the end of the screen. Just close this. Okay, now the screen, and it will come like this. That's why I numbered each block so that you people will understand how actually this is working. Okay, so any doubts on the flex direction, how we are giving the access? Anyone, any doubt, guys? If you don't have, give me a thumbs up or put it in chat. Okay, that's great. So I'll just give you guys 2 minutes of time to implement the same thing in your laptop, all four values, row reverse, column reverse, all 4. Look into that and then in your laptop, desktop, or computer, and give me a thumbs up or put it in chat if you people have successfully done that. Or if people are facing any issues, just raise it so that I can help you out, guys. Yeah, Sumitra, you have to apply this to the parent class. That is why we call this as flex container. Flex container is the parent. Flex item is the child. So we'll talk about the child tomorrow, or probably end of the class if we have time. Guys, just be vocal one time at least. I can understand you people are there in the class. Okay. Yes, sir.
हाँ सर, ये वाला एक बार रिपीट कर दीजिए सर, नेटवर्क का इशू था सर, मुझे बाहर कर दिया था।
बाहर किसने कर दिया था?
जियो ने।
Okay, cool. So no worries. See, so we talked about the axis, right? previously explained about the axis, right? So the axis can be defined for a particular parent, right, through a property called as flex direction. When you give flex direction, right, if I give row here, okay, so if I give row, it will automatically come in the linear fashion. I mean, the x-axis. The main axis is here, the row, okay, which is the x-axis.
Main axis.
Okay, yeah, main axis. For the main axis only, we give value here, okay. So if I give row reverse now, it will reverse whatever content we have. So currently 1, 2, 3 we have. The reload this page, see, it has reversed. So it started from the end. Okay, this is the row reverse.
Yes.
Okay. So now if I want to give the main axis,
It's also main flex, na?
this also.
Main axis, na?
Yeah, this is also main axis. I've changed the main axis now to row reverse. So still it is the I mean the horizontal axis only. Okay. If I give column here, okay, column here, then it will take up the y-axis. Okay. Now taking up the y-axis. Okay.
So it's the cos axis.
This is not the cos axis. This is the main axis. See, flex direction is the main axis. So initially we give row, so the main axis was row. Now we are given column, so the now the main axis is column. Okay, like that. If I give, yeah. So if I give row reverse, it will reverse it. So 1 comes down, 2, 3 like that. Okay. So this is how the flex direction property helps us to determine where the how the style should be like. So everybody have implemented this in your laptop, computer, or desktop base.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's good. So give me a thumbs up or put in chat, guys. I just start from 2 or 3 people. Great, guys. So let's move. I just row. I think this is row format. Now what I'll do is a few more times. Okay. Okay. This is 4. Then we have 5, 6, 7. Now if I come and reload it, see, it has come, but the element has shortened up. Okay, all the elements have shortened up. That's because I have given this, not given this. That's the reload. Okay, so this has shortened up. So in some places, what happens was it might shoot up. Sometimes it just shoots up. Okay, so at that time, what we need to do is we need to maintain the size of the elements. Okay, so in that case, what we'll do is we need to wrap it up. Okay, so to do that, what we'll do is we'll give flex wrap property and give the value as wrap. So basically, it will move the elements to the next line. Okay, it will just wrap it. You just simply move it. Okay, if you're just giving flex, right, it will squeeze everything, all the data, squeeze it and put it in the single line. Okay, I don't want to put that in a single line. I want it to come to the next line. So in that case, what I should do it, I should use flex wrap property. So this flex wrap is used, and this can have 2 values. Either it can have no wrap or it can have wrap. So wrap basically it will put whatever elements which are exceeding to the next line. Okay, so this is called as flex wrap. Flex wrap. Any doubts on the flex wrap, guys? Okay, because I have given 10px margin, right? That's why it's taking up a lot of margin. Go and see. So basically, if I want to decrease the margin, if I let's remove some margin for it. So automatic. So let's keep margin for now. It's giving. We have given margin, so it's taking up some of the margins. And why it is taking so much space is because the parent height is very, very big. Parent height is very, very big, so it is trying to across the parent. Okay, if I reduce the size of the parent, it might decrease. Okay, any doubt here, guys? Any more doubt? Dham, is your doubt clear now? Okay, cool. So give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people understood what flex wrap. Guys, give me a thumbs up or put it in chat so that I can move forward.
Sir?
Direction, flex.
Hello?
Yes, somebody asked me about it. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Abhishek.
Sir, actually, I want a 2-2 block in Pado, like a 2-2, then 4, then 6. आप एक बार आउटपुट वाला पेज ओपन कीजिए।
Yeah.
हाँ, इसमें 1 2 3 4 5 6 मतलब ऐसा चाहता हूँ, मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि 1 2 3 4 उसके बाद 5 6 7, मतलब 1 2 then 3 4 then 5 6 then जो रहेगा रिमाइंड 7 वो नीचे आ जाएगा। ऐसा हो सकता है क्या?
Yeah, it can be done. You need to increase the margin between these elements. Okay. If you increase the margin, it automatically.
Okay.
I give 20 px, 20 px here, and as I reload this, see it has come down. This is what you wanted, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
If you
Okay.
increase the margin, it will go down. Yeah. Yeah. Preeti, 1 minute, Preeti. I have a question from Sumitra. I'll answer that and come back to you. Okay. So Sumitra, you're talking about whether if I don't give this display flex property and if I give flex direction flex wrap, so it will work or not. Let's try it out. Don't work. I mean, the reason is display flex is the parent. I mean, this is the very important value that you need to give, which will define whether this particular parent and the childs are going to come inside the flexbox concept or not. Okay, is it clear now, Sumitra? So yeah, Preeti, your doubt is clear.
Yes.
Okay, you had the same doubt as some people, I guess.
No, actually, my blocks were not getting shifted to the next line. So I changed the margin and now it is fine.
Cool, cool, got it. Sure. So this is what we have, something called as wrap. So let's try no wrap here. No.
So one question. The flex
Yes,
direction or flex wrap both are working same now.
Flex? Sorry?
The direction और जो wrap है वो same work कर रही है ना?
Yeah, yeah. So if, let's try that also. I get your question. So that's why I'm coming next to. So let's try no wrap. Okay, I've given a no wrap now. So it has everything came into the same line. So basically, if you remove this property, it will be the same. Okay. So similarly, we have something called as wrap reverse. We can reverse the wrap also. If you reload this, see we have started the wrap from the bottom now. It's like row reverse. Okay. So we can give two ways. Here we have something called as row. Flex direction is row. That means it needs to follow the horizontal line. But the wrap, what you're going to do, that you are going to reverse it. You can also reverse the wrap also. Sapna, you're getting your you're able to understand this. This was your question, right?
सर मैं समझ गई हूँ। एक और क्वेश्चन, जब मैं डायरेक्शन नहीं लेती तो तब भी तो काम चल पड़ेगा ना, हो जाएगा ना मतलब काम?
It will work because initially the flex direction, if you don't give also, it is going to take a row. That is why we are able to see here. If I change this to column, right, at that time you might see a difference here.
Yes, sir. In case of column, I'm seeing the difference, but not in case of row.
Okay. In column, you need to give. If you give column, then it will come in the horizontal. Sorry, in the vertical.
Yeah, sir. That I am. Yeah, I understood.
So in column, when column is there, right, that time it will give 1, 2, 3 in the horizontal way. It will give 1, 2, and 3. It will be vertical. Okay. For example, let's try out that first and come back here. Okay, I give column here. Okay. Now reload this. See, this is how the horizontal will work.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
sir.
That is the difference how the layout will get done. Okay. So if same way, if I want to give wrap reverse here. Okay. Now this will reverse this. Okay. So this is how we can use flex direction, flex wrap combinations, different combinations in order to understand how this is going to work. Okay. Any doubt on the flex direction or flex wrap, guys? Anyone any doubt? Okay, cool. So I'll just give you 2 minutes, guys. Just try to apply this concepts into your laptop, desktop, or computers, and let me know if you got any doubt, or give me a thumbs up or put it in chat so I can move forward. This is an important concept, guys, so don't miss out, please. Somebody has joined with a 1326 name. So may I know what's your exactly what's your name is? Oh, it's a dummy one. Okay. Guys, you people have implemented it. Give me a thumbs up or put in chat that if you people have implemented it. So I was able to see a lot of you guys have given me LinkedIn connection request quite a few times. I mean, each day I'm getting a request from any one of you. You guys are fast. Hey, hi, 1326. May I know your name, please? Okay, Vamshi. I thought you are a bot now. Sorry. So, give me a thumbs up if people you guys have implemented it. Sorry, if you can move forward. Okay, cool. Let's move forward to the next topic, which is flex flow. Okay, so flex flow is nothing but it's a shorthand property for these two values, the flex direction and flex wrap. If I'm going to do this right, okay, I can directly write flex flow, to which I can give two values. One will be the flex direction, the another one will be the flex wrap. So I can give row space wrap. Okay, it's shorthand notation for flex direction and flex wrap. So go here and reload this. See, the same way. So that is what the flex flow property will do. It will have this flex flow property will have two values. The first one would be the flex direction. The next one would be the flex the flex wrap. Okay. So this is what we call as a flex flow. Any doubt on the flex flow, guys? Give me a thumbs up or put in chat that if you people have understood this.
Sir, repeat it once.
Okay. So we know shorthand notation, right? Like combining 2 or 3 properties in the single property, we can give all the values. So for flex direction and flex wrap, right? We'll come to combine these 2 properties. We have something called as flex flow property, which will take 2 values. The first one is the flex direction, and the second one is the flex wrap. So what the browser will do is the browser will understand whenever it reads flex flow, it will understand. Okay, the first value is the flex direction. It will convert that into flex direction as row, and second value it give it to the flex wrap. So the browser will understand based on this shorthand notation. Babshi, is it clear now?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, is it clear, or do you want me to repeat again?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, I'll just give you 2 more minutes to implement this flex flow. And then after that, we'll just move to the next one. Just try this out, flex flow property in your computer, laptop, or desktops, and give me a thumbs up or put it in chat so that I can understand that if people implemented it successfully so that I can move forward. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So let's move to the next one called as justify content. So justify content is used to align all the child elements inside the flex box. So the parent is called as the flex. Okay. So parent is called as the flex. So the yellow color box is the parent, and we have the child is in red color. Okay. So if I want to move this, so you can see this is not structured in a correct way. I want to keep all the data in a centered format. So what I'll do is I'll write one more property called justify content, and I'll give it the value as center. There are different values for justified content. The very first value that we are going to look into is center. So when I give my content as center, all the content got justified, and it is justified means it will spread across the flex, and it will be in the center position. So this is called as justify content as center. It's a flex parent property. Any doubt what a justify content property is and how it is being used to center its element in the using through parent? Hello, everybody. Are you guys there in call or not?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so this is called as justify content. Okay, I'll just give you 1 minute, implement this, and let me know.
सर हमारे बैच में ज्यादा लोग नहीं बोलते, हम ही बोलते हैं.
So I don't want that. I want you all guys to speak. Is there a problem with me, guys?
Sir, don't know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pradeep? Pradeep, you're
बहुत
saying
कम
something?
स्टूडेंट सर बोलते हैं यहाँ पे.
Okay. See, if you guys have a problem with me, that's why you people are not talking, or
नो नो
people are.
सर, पिछले जो इंस्ट्रक्टर थे उनसे भी कम में बात होती थी. ज्यादा पता नहीं क्यों बोलना पसंद नहीं करते मे भी.
Happens so. Been there, been there. Junaid. Oh, so Junaid, you have already already. I mean, is it your revisions going on here? You know?
हाँ सर, HTML, CSS और जावास्क्रिप्ट में DOM मैनिपुलेशन तक आता ही है.
Oh, that's great. Then you are way ahead of this batch. So you might have read some other instructor too, right? If you are excited.
सर कुछ स्टूडेंट्स का बैच ट्रांसफर हुआ हो ना, पिछले बैच के हैं.
Okay. I didn't know that actually. Even I don't know each one of you fully. Okay. Yeah, Pradeep, what's the doubt you have?
Sir, instead of taking rectangle and square like this, yeah, instead of taking this, I can take circle and instead that you can make one page. One circle,
Any value you can
chota
take,
circle,
man.
and again chota circle. Yeah, we can take it. If you do like that,
Yeah.
it will be so awesome.
And I'll show you, don't worry. Because I'm taking this because we have a lot to cover, so I can't spend time in each and so whatever topic we need to study, that only we can focus on. If I want to use circle, I have to use extra CSS also, right? So there is a chance that people might get confused. So that's why I'm trying to eliminate the extra CSS. Okay. That's the reason. I can show you an example maybe sometime. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Cool. Yeah, let's move forward, man. It's only half an hour left for us. So this is justify center. Okay. Now let's move to the next one, which we call as see. Now we have justified all our content in middle. Now we are going to put it in the starting of the flex. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll give value as flex start. Okay. Flex start. Flex start. See, flex basically means the parent, and the starting of the parent means from left to right. Okay, so left is the starting of the parent in this case. So it will align itself to the complete left. So if you're not going to give justify content, it basically takes the flex start as the default value. Okay, you guys understood what flex start justify content flex start is? Be quick, guys. Give me a thumbs up.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's it. So similar way, if you want to put it in the end, in that case, what I'll do is I'll give flex end here. Okay. Flex end here. So see, it has moved to the end of the flex. So basically, in our case, it will be the left hand side, right hand side. Sorry. Okay. So this is one way to do that. Okay. So similarly, in flex, we have one more property. Okay, I want you guys to try it out. These things first. Try out the flex end and flex start in your laptop, computer, desktop, and let me know whether you people done it or not. Just comment this. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people have implemented flex start and flex end. Okay. Let's move to the next one. So the next one is we need to spread it all across the space. Okay. So to do that, what we'll have a value called a space around. Okay. Space around. So what it will do is it will just spread it across. Spread it across. So the space around and the center would look like same here, but when you look into some critical examples, right, there you might feel some difference. Okay, but basic concept of center is constructing all the childs towards the center, and the justify content space around this spacing it around the complete pan. Okay, so that is called as space around. So try to implement. I mean, I'm just going a bit fast here, but try to implement these guys from your side. Okay. I'll just move to the next one, and that value is space between. Okay. So it will just have a equal space between everything. Okay. Equal space between all the contents. Okay. So now you can see we have equal space between all the contents. So this distance, this distance, this distance, this distance, everything is same now. So that is called the space between. So please try out the space around, space between. If you guys have any doubt, please ask me, raise your hand or put in chat.
Yes, can you please elaborate the space around, like how it is different from the space between?
Okay, see, space around is like, if you could say, what it does it, the space around will basically what it'll do is reflects items. I mean, the childs are there, right? So it will have space. It will try to have equal amount of space before, after, and between. Okay, space around will have. If I go here and comment this, okay, come here and reload it. Okay, so see, it will try to have some amount of space between starting, between, and ending like that. Okay, we'll try to have same amount of space.
I mean,
Try to have it.
in between all the child blocks, like the
Yeah.
blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, every block. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, but the space between, what it will do is it will only consider the between spaces. I mean, whatever space it is going to have in between. See, this is now you can see this blocks have moved a little bit left, and this 3 and 6 have moved little bit right. Right. So it will just focus on the space between them.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, cool. So this is all about the justify content base. So if people just, I mean, try implement all these, and just give it 2 minutes, guys, and after that we'll move to the next one. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people understood till the justify content. Okay, Dharam, you want one more example of, I can give an example for that also. So one more is there something called a space even. Okay, space evenly, that will give equal spaces between everything. Okay, so it will also nearly be same as space around the center in our case, but its job is to evenly space between all the respective items, even spaces. space between child component, right? Yeah, yeah. It's about the space between the child components. Okay, guys, is it clear for you now, guys? Shall we move forward? Junaid, you can use gap, but the fact here is, right, you need to there if you're going to be evenly done for all the boxes, okay, and in particularly for flex, this justified content can be used nicely. Whatever you're suggesting can be also done, there's nothing wrong. Okay, now let's move to the next topic, which is called as align items. So the align item property is basically to align the flex items. Okay, flex items are nothing but the childs. Okay, so it will be nearly the same. Okay, so what happens here is, what we're going to do is, let's try it out. So here, align items, and these can have values like similarly, like the justified content can have value as center, like that. So let's give align item center and let's see. So basically this have centered it. All the data has centered it but it has not made it both aligned. It has only aligned it in the axis that we have followed. Okay. So this is called as align center. So let's try it out with a flex direction. Let's try here row, a column instead of row, and let's see what happens. So now see, it has not. It has just where a box is, wherever the box needs to be. Just it has aligned it in a central fashion. So that is what this particular thing will do. Okay.
Can you
So that is
please
why we use.
repeat it? Yeah.
Okay. See, I'll just remove this and this I'll show here. So see, now you can see the whole content 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's select all these 7 boxes and let's center these 7 boxes. So where the content is, it will lie there only. I mean, the structure of these 7 boxes would be the same, but how the whole boxes, whole content will be centered when you put align as center, align item as center. Okay, so that is what this job of this things to be done. Okay, so the main way of the actual way of dealing with align item is to align the flex items. So similarly, if instead of center, let's go and do it flex start or flex end. Okay, let's try flex end, flex end here. Okay, if I reload, see, it has started it from the. So the justify content and flex align. The align items nearly have a similar kind of understanding. Okay, but if there is a small line between them. Okay, so align items are specifically used for the flex items. Okay, justify content can be used for the flex items as well as whatever child we have. It can be a text, it can be anything like that. Okay, so that is what we use align item for. And align item has the same values like center, flex start, flex end, space around, space between, everything. Okay, same values. So you can see both are same. There is a small line between these two. Okay, if you want an exact difference. Okay, let me talk. Um, okay, so basically, the actual reason why we have these two things are so the justify content will always adhere to the main axis. So what is the main axis for us right now? It is row. So it will always adhere to the main axis, and the align items will always adhere to the cross axis or the secondary axis. If this is row, right, then in case the align items will work for the what we say uh, column. Okay, so whatever value we are going to give it for these things, right, center, flex or something, that will be applied in terms of column here. So we need to so depending upon the flex direction, we will be knowing which will apply to what. So the main axis is for the flex direction, and to main axis, if you want to apply some kind of content manipulation, you need to use justify content. In case if you want to apply it for the secondary axis or the cross axis, you need to use align item. So this is the difference between flex justify content and the align item. Any doubts so far, guys? Guys, if you people didn't understand, let me know so that I can explain again. Or give me people understand. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I think you people can implement align item for all the same values. Okay, so let's move to the next portion, which is called as okay. Line content. Just give me a minute, let's take some water. Okay, so let's come back. The last one called as align content. Okay, something which is used to align the items as per the flex lines. Okay, align content. Okay, let me first tell you what a flex line is. Okay, let's put down. Okay, so this is our parent. Okay, so the way you're going to write stuff. Okay, the way you are going to write stuff is called as the flex. So basically, the flex line here is in this order. This is the flex line. So when you want to align content in the way the something called as align content. Okay. So this is called as flex line, and you can also change the flex line shape from here to this position also by changing the property, changing the direction. Like flex, instead of flex direction as row, will be using row reverse. Okay, so this is how the flex lines are defined. So the way in which you are going to write or display the content, that is called as flex line. Did you people understand what flex line is? Guys,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Repeat that, please.
okay, I'll just repeat. See, this is the parent content, parent box. So what I am doing, I'm going to write something inside the parent box, for example. Okay, so I'll be writing it from left to right. Okay, so in that case, the flex axis, the flex line is nothing but the way you're going to write it, left to right. Okay, that is the flex line direction. Okay, So the way you are going to write something in the particular in the parent, right? That is where the flex line is present. Okay, and if you want to align something with respect to this particular flex line direction, so that is called as that for that we use property something called as align content. Okay, still you people didn't understand? Okay, so let's see what's the difference between align content and then align what do we say, item. So we know what an align item is. It is basically aligns it in the secondary axis or the cross axis. Okay, and in flex and what we call as something called as align content, and how we are going to use that. Okay, so let's just show you a few examples how it is. So far we have seen the elements in same structure. I mean, all the boxes are in same size. So let's consider we have this kind of structure. We have a box here, and then we have something this big, and then we have something as small here, which comes on top. Then we have someone which is somewhat like this. Okay, so now we can see all the content, all the items here are in different sizes. So to maintain these, to align these kind of things, we are going to use something called as align items. Okay, so when we use align item here, it will all get aligned to the center. Everything will come into the center line. Okay, so when you use align item as center, it will all come in this format. Okay, when you use align content, okay, align content, in that case, everything will start from the center. Okay, so everything will start from the center. So you people understood the difference between align item and align content here, guys? Guys, I know this is kind of a tricky concept. So give me a thumbs up if you people understood this, or I'll explain again. Okay, let me explain. Okay, so see, if we have something like this, okay, which is not aligned to the center. Okay, now I have two options to use. One is align item and another one is align content. Okay, so when I use align item, right? So when I use align item as center, at that case, everything, I mean, all the childs will come to center with their particular complete one comes at the center. Okay, this is align item. Okay, and when I give align content as center, in that case, everything starts with the center. Okay, everything will start at the center. Okay, this is called this align content. Dharam, now you are able to understand? See, Dharam, what happens is, you just see in terms of align item, all the elements middle portion will be at the same. All these items center will be in the same line. Okay, in align item. Okay, in align content, all the items starting will be at the same line. Now we got it done. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, that is all about the align content. And even the align content will have the same value as center, flex start, flex end, space around, space between, and space remaining. Okay, let's, if you want, I can show you one example. Content as center. Is not going to change much. It would be nearly the same. Okay, see, it has somewhat kept it in the center now. Yeah, Pradeep, what's it out?
Sir, if we take any unequal shape like polygon, or how it will take that time?
So yeah, in that case, right, in terms of polygon, for align item, it is going to take the center of all the elements. Okay. And for this one, I mean, for any for align content, it will take the starting point, the one which is in the top, the starting one which is in the top. Okay. For example, if you have, let's consider you have, let's have a diagram here. So for example, you have a star. Okay. So for align item, it will take this particular location. But for align content, it will take this particular location. Okay. Ready? Is it clear now? Ready?
You are telling that it will take a circle inside and it will make a center of that circle as aligned center like that.
Yeah, you can mean in that manner. Basically, the median of the particular shape that you're going to do, where all its axes coincides, or you can draw a circle. You can't draw a circle for all the shapes, so you need to look into the center position. Yeah, it is not the circle; it is the median where all the endpoints intersect.
Okay, sir, I will check it.
This property only takes effect on multi-line container, not in single-line container, because no changes is seen from single-line containers. Yeah, Rupam. Rupam, you're asking me or you're telling me?
Sir, asking you, sir.
Okay, see, basically there is small effect is there. Even in single-line containers, you will be able to see. See, this is yeah. In single-line containers, it would be like, if the respective elements are less, I mean, the size of the parent is larger, then you'll be able to see the difference. You'll be definitely able to see the difference. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Cool. So that is all about today's class, guys. Any doubts so far, guys? Anything in Flex container? Please implement each and every property. We have covered few examples only, but try to implement all properties in your computer, desktop, or laptops to understand it clearly. Okay, before coming to tomorrow's class, guys. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you people understood what Flex is, why we are using Flex, and for what is Flex container, and what kind of properties we are using for Flex container. Give me a thumbs up if people are clear on that, or put it in chat, guys. Okay, that is great, guys. Cool. So yeah, I guess we almost reached time, right? Today's session was kind of a lengthy one, right? Oh, no, it was not lengthy. I didn't know this time passed actually. Preeti, is it confusing for you? You didn't understand, or?
No, the last three properties, like the justify content and align items and align content. So these three are a little bit confusing. I got to know the concept. That is not a problem, but still it is confusing. I will try to implement it.
Yeah, okay. Again, these topics are a little bit tricky. Okay. If you got the concept, try implementing it today. If you are facing the problem, let me know tomorrow so that I can give you one more example of that. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, I'm creating the MCQ phase. So I have created the first MCQ that is for 2 minutes. Please go and answer it, guys. Okay, I'm creating the second MCQ, guys. Please go and answer it, guys. I created the second MCQ, and that is also for 2 minutes. Please go and answer it. Guys, I'm creating the third MCQ. Please go and answer it, guys. I have created the fourth MCQ. Please go and answer, everyone.
हेलो सर।
Yeah, Vivek.
जुनैद
Oh, okay, Jim. Yeah, Jim.
सर, हम लोग स्क्वायर बॉक्स में भी रेडियल ग्रेडियंट दे सकते हैं ना?
हाँ, दे सकते हैं।
तो सर आप
So
उसमें
gradient
आपके उसमें
What?
मैंने डाला तो रॉन्ग आंसर आया।
wrong answer. Okay. Want to give radiant square box, right?
यस सर, तो मैंने यस किया था, उसका आंसर मगर नो है आपने दिए।
Wait. What is the question? Okay, in square shape, I mean in radian, what kind of shape you can use that? So that was the question. Whether you can use a square or not.
Okay, okay.
In radial gradient can be given for circle and ellipse only. The shape that we use for the gradient. I have not asked the question in which you can apply. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You understood what is the question is?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please explain second MCQ.
Which one? The justify content.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, as I told before, justify content. Vivek?
कॉल करायचं नाही होय मला.
Okay, so justify content is like the one which is used for the primary axis or the main axis. Okay, and align item is used for the secondary axis. Okay, so whenever you want, what just so see, don't confuse it, guys. See, if whatever see, so whatever the flex direction you are giving, that is called as the main axis. And to align the contents in the with respect to the main axis, you are going to use justify content. Okay. If you want to align the content with respect to the secondary axis or the cross axis, which is the opposite of the flex direction that you have mentioned. Okay. To do that, you are using something called as align item. Okay. You people understood now? Sapna, Preeti.
Not properly, but little bit.
Okay, see. See. Now let's consider this is X and Y axis. 1 minute, I'll just create the attendance and come back. Okay, guys, I've created the attendance. The people who want to give the attendance and leave the class, they can. Okay. Sapna, you are back. Okay, guys. So the people who are asking about the align items, right? I mean, okay. So see, this is the parent item. Okay. If I have created an icon here, okay, and I have given the flex direction as row now, okay, the flex direction is row. If I give justify content as center, it will put in the middle of this, middle of the row. Okay, the same row it is going to be there, but this is called as justify content. So justify content as center. Okay, but when I give align item as center, from here it will move to this place. It will come to the middle of the screen. If justify content is with respect to the main axis, the main axis we have defined as the flex direction we have defined as row, so it is in the horizontal way. So it will come to the middle of the bit. Okay. So this is the initial position. Now I have given us flex direction as rho. Okay. So that means the primary axis is flex direction is rho. So that means the primary axis is the primary or the main axis is nothing but the horizontal bit. That is the x-axis. You can say it is the x-axis. Okay. So in that case, this is this direction. In that case, if I want to put this I want to align this content to with respect to this particular axis. So I'll give something called as justify content. When I give justify content, right? Justify content, this will come to the middle. So everything will happen in this way, in justify content. Okay, in this direction. Okay, so this is called as justify content because the flex direction is kept as rho. If I'm going to give instead of flex justify content, I'm going to use align item. Okay, what it will do is everything will happen in this format. It will work in the opposite of the direction that we have chosen. So align item is center. If I keep, it will come to this middle. To come vertically in the middle. So this is the difference between justify content and align item. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Cool, guys. Yeah, that's all for today, guys. So let me know if something needs to be covered tomorrow. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Junaid.
सर मतलब मेरे को अभी इससे नहीं, मेरे को एक एक्स्ट्रा डाउट्स है
Okay.
सर जैसे Node.js तो समझना था कि जावास्क्रिप्ट को सर्वर साइड पे रेंडर करने के लिए इस्तेमाल होता है सर Express.js क्या है
Express.js is a pack. Node.js is an concept. Okay. Node.js is a way of making the APIs. Okay. Express.js is a package in Node.js. Express.js is a package in Node.js through which you can write flexible APIs.
ओके सर और सर
Node.js के अंदर Express.js आता है. ठीक है.
अच्छा अच्छा जैसे मतलब फुल स्टैक का रोड मैप बनाया था मैंने तो उसमें मैंने एक डॉकर और क्यूबरनेट्स का हूँ तो सर उसको ओवरव्यू बता सकते क्या क्या हो
ओके डॉकर और क्यूबरनेटिस एक्चुअली है वो कंटेनराइजेशन बोलते हैं ठीक है तो पहले क्या होता था इनिशियली व्हाट वी यूज्ड टू डू यूज दिस वी यूज्ड टू क्रिएट अ मशीन इन व्हिच वी डिप्लॉय दिस बैकएंड कोड okay so now what they have done is we will just put it in a container we'll wrap everything all the backend code into a single wrap we'll wrap it create an image that's called as docker image and we'll put it in the docker hub we'll put it in the docker hub from there we will deploy it in the kubernetes cluster from where we will be able to serve to different people I know that this might sound a little bit higher to you guys probably by once you okay then that's great you understood that is really good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Any other doubts, please? Okay, cool, guys. Thanks for your time. You people have been our audience to me today. So I'll just wrap up here and let's meet tomorrow. Good night, guys. Good night. Bye, guys.